ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Hital.
I'm Anuja, and today we're making coconut chutney. It is just really, really good, and it goes with idli, it goes with dosa, vada. You know, it's just one of those universally famous and very well known and very well liked by everyone.
Right, so here's what you'll need. 3 cups shredded coconut, ½ cup Channa Daal, ginger pieces approximately 2 inches, green chilies to taste, slit, a small bunch of coriander leaves or cilantro, 1 sprig curry leaves, 1 tablespoon oil, a pinch of asafoetida or hing, ½ teaspoon mustard seeds, 1 to 2 dried red chilies, 2 teaspoons urad dal, salt to taste, tamarind paste to taste.
So we have a medium-sized pan on medium heat, and for this particular recipe it's better to use a stainless steel pan as opposed to a non-stick one.
Right. So we will start with dry roasting our Channa Daal first. And this may take a few minutes. You need to do it on medium heat and not high heat so that the dal doesn't burn and yet slowly comes to a higher temperature and roasts so you can get a nice smell.
And the color?
Right. Okay, the dal looks nice and golden brown. We're going to switch off the stove.
Yep. And it smells so good.
It really does. Yep. And we're going to remove the dal into some water. We have a little bowl of water here. Now this serves 2 purposes. It'll wash the dal and it'll also soak it for a little while we work on the rest of our ingredients.
And we're going to turn back the stove on medium heat again.
We turned it off because once that dal starts to brown, it goes super fast, so we don't want it to burn. So it's just a safer idea to switch the stove off for a few seconds. So next in our pot will be our shredded coconut. And we're going to roast this until, again, a nice smell comes and it starts changing color just a little bit.
In this particular recipe, you can also use the fresh frozen coconut that you get at the grocery store, or even the one that you get in American grocery stores. They have it in the frozen section next to the pie fillings and all that, so it works equally good.
And if you're hard pressed for fresh coconut, either fresh or fresh frozen, then it's perfectly okay to use the dried, desiccated coconut shreds also. It tastes equally good.
True. Wow. So you have to keep stirring it. So we're looking for wonderful aroma again, coconut aroma, and a little bit of color change to this. Now the coconut is starting to change color. It's kind of turning a little light brown or golden color. And we're ready to turn off the stove again and pull it off so it doesn't burn.
And we're going to go ahead and remove it into our blender because everything is going to be ground up.
I'm going to turn the stove on again. And
this time we're going to cook our ginger pieces and our green chilies. Now these are just, like roughly tossed in there, and a little bit of it will caramelize. You're not cooking it all the way through, but what we're doing is kind of removing the raw flavor from the ginger and the raw flavor from the chilies. And once it gets ground up into the chutney, it has this fabulous, different flavor than if you use it raw.
And just for a few minutes. Alright, it's done. We're going to go ahead and turn off the stove again and pour it into the blender. Okay, the stove goes on again, and I promise you it's the last time, at least for this particular process. So on it goes again.
And we have some fresh coriander leaves or cilantro, and we're going to put it in our pan and quickly just toss them around so they just have a chance to wilt just a little bit. We're not going to cook it a whole lot, literally just a few seconds. Let them wilt. Again, this takes the raw flavor out of it, and your chutney has a whole new dimension to it. Perfect.
And turn off the stove. into the blender.
And it's important to use the stalks also for the cilantro because all the flavor is in here and it's going to get ground up anyway. So I've drained our Channa Daal, and again it's going to be added into the blender. This soaking just allows it to soften up a little bit. A lot of people use the dalia, which is the very soft Channa Daal, but that has a very short shelf life. So if you happen to keep it in your shelf or pantry just for a few weeks, sometimes it becomes stale.
Yes.
This is just a really good option because most people have Channa Daal sitting at any point in time, and if you just soak it for this little while, then it grinds perfectly. So we can go ahead and start our grinder up. Actually, before we do that, we can add salt. And you might have to keep tasting and adding as you need. And we have some concentrated tamarind paste. This is really, really strong, so add a little at a time until it's according to your taste. And it should be fine. And a little bit of water to start with. Now, the texture of your chutney is entirely up to you. Some people like their chutney really smooth. Some people like to see a little bit of texture. So grind it according to your taste.
Yep, everything is cooked, so it's okay to stop whenever you want. And this is the last time I've turned on the stove for this dish.
We are going to work on our seasoning now, which is the final step.
True.
So we have a small pan heating up right now on medium heat.
Correct.
And we'll add some oil. And let that heat up.
Alright, the oil is hot. We're going to go ahead and add in the mustard seeds. And allow them to splutter. Alright, that's ready. Going to add in the asafoetida and quickly add in the chili peppers, dry red chili. Now if you want that spicier, you break it up, otherwise you can leave it whole.
And we also have Red Chillies. We're going to roast it until a nice, again, aroma comes and it's a light golden brown. Okay. Perfect. And finally we have our curry leaves. Step back. Give that a quick stir and we can turn off the stove.
And we can add this to our seasoning, we can add the seasoning to our chutney now.
That Red Chillies smells so good when it's roasted.
It does. Absolutely different.
And our chutney is ready to serve. So if you have some nice hot idlis or vada, it's perfect with that, or dosa.
Yep.
And we will enjoy our chutney. And we'll see you again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.